good morning. My name is Sarah. I'm a grad student at Indiana University and I am finally back in Bloomington. I spent the past year and a half living at home with my parents in Miami, Florida because of COVID, and I just came back to Miami 2 days ago. So I am going to deep clean my apartment, get rid of everything that needed to be gotten rid of in the past year and a half, and move back in. So first things first, on Amazon Prime Day, a few days ago, I went ahead and bought an espresso because I had one at home and absolutely loved it. And I'm too bougie for Keurig coffee now. So I am in the process of setting this up. I got the Nespresso Vertuo Next, and it came with like the tray of sampler coffees and then 3 sleeves of coffee, all for $100. Way too good to pass that up. Wow, I really feel like a kid in a candy shop. I think I'm gonna stick with the classic, the double espresso. Okay, first things first, I'm going to clean out this closet. Also, if I sound super stuffy, it's because I'm getting over a cold. My plan is to keep all my winter clothes, which is like my coats and these sweaters for the most part, to get rid of all of my pants because I'm pretty sure none of them fit me, and if they do, they're probably like really out of style. And here is the infamous hamper full of dirty clothes from 15 months ago that I need to see what's salvageable in there. Okay, so an update, an hour in, I got rid of a lot of clothes. I put my sweaters away in the winter clothes bin and in this winter clothes bin, and it's not really that many sweaters, they just take up so much space. I want to get another bin to put some of these things away. Get rid of all my jeans, probably about half the dresses I had hanging here. And I'm starting a pile here for Goodwill. This is stuff that is just like, all of it is like wearable, but it's stuff I know that like Play-Dohs won't take. So it's just like out of style or something, but it's still like in perfectly good condition where I don't want to like toss it. I have an old purse there, a book bag, and then this is the stuff where I think I'm going to try for Play-Dohs. Like, it's just, I don't know, a bit more expensive stuff, like the nicer shoes, like name brand shoes, and like Adidas, Nike, stuff like that. So I'm gonna try with Play-Dohs, although they always end up giving me $5 for like 20 things. I just think the only way to do this is to be pretty ruthless, because I'm the type of person who holds on to a lot of stuff. Like, this is the bag that I would bring when I lived in a communal bathroom. This was like my shower bag, and I would bring like stuff in here, like clothes in here, and then have my little like shower caddy. Like, there's no reason that I still need this bag. This can go. 2 hours in, I'm deciding to take a break. I did go through all of my old Ipsy stuff though, and I have all the old Ipsy bags here and all of the makeup that is still new and unopened that I'm going to try and donate to a women's shelter. And I've decided that it is time to take a break, eat some quick lunch. So of course, pasta it is. I also have not thought about reading since I left Miami on Monday, so I have a meeting with my professor tomorrow with like the chair of my committee. My voice sounds horrible. I promise I feel better than I sound, but I'm meeting with him tomorrow to talk about my progress and stuff, so I really need to sit down and look back over my Notion and look over, you know, what I've read since we met the last time 3 weeks ago. Okay, a couple hours later now, and I think that this is just what it's gonna be for the day because I am just like feeling very tired and need to chill out a little bit. I do want to hang up my old curtains or either these new ones that I bought a while ago, just with another command hook. I think I have some more tape. Just put this up there. Hopefully it lasts for just another month. Things are definitely not put away as they should be. Things really just got stuffed in my closet. But I'm moving in a few weeks, so it's just like I'm in this dilemma of, do I unpack only to repack? So I don't know. I think I'm gonna live out of suitcases for a couple weeks. So it's about 5:30 right now, and I just sent an email to the chair of my committee asking if we can reschedule, and I feel so bad because I ask him to reschedule so often. But I feel increasingly like garbage, so I'm not in the right place to like review my readings. very sick, if you couldn't tell. It's already a lot later. It is already after 4 p.m. So I went and dropped off that stuff at Plato's today, and I made $89. That's the most I've ever made there. Pretty proud of that. And then I just gave the rest to Goodwill. And then I had a quick little meeting for the research project that I'm part of. It was a quick little like office hours portion of a conference, and now me and my roommate are wanting to do something fun over the weekend. Excuse my very messy bathroom, but me and my roommate and our other friend Laura are going to go out to dinner. So got ready real quick for the first time in a very long time in this bathroom. Felt good. What is today? Happy Saturday. This is Megan.
Vlog.
She's so nervous to be in the vlog. This is my roommate.
I'm not so nervous.
She just wanted to make sure she was looking good.
I did put on something semi-presentable for the vlog.
We're finally gonna go grocery shopping, do a big grocery haul. I've been here since Tuesday. It's Saturday, and I've been living off of granola bars and cereal and 1 box of pasta.
I've been thinking of how to leave you. Just to leave you first. I've been thinking of how to deceive you, to make you leave me first.
Okay, here is the massive grocery haul. If you couldn't tell, my voice is still stuffed up and I'm waiting for this to go away. But I did buy some allergy pills because I think today is caused by allergies. So let's go through it. This is a week of meals for me and Megan. So starting with the cheeses, we want to make stuffed peppers for one of the meals, so we bought some cheese. We might make some homemade pizza, so we bought cheese for that. And then we want to make these like Mediterranean veggie pita pockets. So we got feta. And I also am a big fan of just like cheese and crackers. So I got some pepper jack for that. 2 boxes of cereal. I love like treat cereal, Frosted Flakes, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Bought the single espresso Starbucks pods. These are some of my favorite Nespresso pods, even though it came with a bunch. I love these Starbucks ones. They're really good, just like over iced milk. Megan got some of this seltzer water, some gluten-free blueberry muffin mix, and some crackers to go with the cheese and crackers, some Annie's mac and cheese. Megan swears by that stuff. Toilet paper. It was really weird coming back to Bloomington and seeing like all the toilet paper in stock, because when I left the shelves were bare. Baked Lay's, the best chip, if you know, you know. And then I'm trying these Siete tortilla chips for the first time because I just feel like I have to. We're also gonna do lo mein for dinner one night, so we got some egg noodles for that. Never cooked with those before. Got some Lifesaver gummies, always good to have ramen on hand, sourdough, some yogurt. I miss the Publix yogurt already, but Yoplait will do. The Ghirardelli chocolate. I really wanted caramel, but they did not have it, so I went with chocolate. Taco seasoning. We're gonna do tacos one night too. Jam, pizza sauce, some flour, sour cream. This is something I recently discovered that I just love. It's so good on quesadillas. It's a little spicy, but I love it. Vegetable broth, that's for the lo mein. A bunch of berries, good for breakfast, good on yogurt. An onion, a bunch of peppers, more berries, grape tomatoes, spinach, shredded lettuce, romaine lettuce, the pita pockets, pizza crust, I love the little mini taco shells. They just taste so much better than the full-size ones. I don't know how to, uh-oh, they're really broken over there. I don't know how to explain it, but they're so good. A bunch of peppers for the stuffed peppers, a red onion, green onions. I thought I was getting a zucchini and I got a cucumber, leave it to me. And I think that's everything, and some frozen stuff. But the massive grocery haul. And Kroger is so much cheaper than Publix because all this stuff at Publix would have easily been over $200, if not closer to $300. And this I think was like $150-ish. So it's pretty good. Okay, little update. Is almost 4 o'clock now. I read the 2 articles this morning. Neither of them was like super insightful. So I'm actually gonna try and start a book on my reading list later today. Went grocery shopping, plan the meals, obviously. I'm gonna start some laundry now, and then I really need to clean my shower. It has been literally over a year. So for the reading list, I just really feel like I'm doing it all wrong. What a surprise, I've been saying this all along. So I have 3 sections, as I've talked about. I have a section for like rhetoric, a section writing studies / composition, and then a section for like decoloniality. And I was planning on like using a month for each section. So that means that I should have finished up the section on rhetoric already, but I feel like I'm hitting a point where the readings are like not, I don't know, causing me to have like any new thoughts. So I haven't finished the entire section, but I might just go ahead and move on to the section about writing anyway. And then if I'm having like new really productive generative thoughts on writing, I can go back to some of the later readings or earlier readings on rhetoric and see how those sort of like talk to each other. But it's hard because I know that I wasn't going to finish all 100 texts this summer. 105 texts. I knew I wasn't going to finish them, but it's like obviously hard like having that in practice in reality, because I've been going through and like on my Word document like crossing off, striking through all the texts that I've read. And it's just gonna suck when like I know my exam is like a week away and there are still like texts left uncrossed. But I don't know. Sometimes I think that this whole task of like reading lists is just setting us up to say that we don't know. Because I feel like after reading 100 texts, I should be able to say like, you know, like here's where I want to be in the field. Here is like a general history of the field or general evolution. Here is like where I want to make an intervention. And I feel like all I'm going to be able to say at the end of it is, I don't know. And this whole process has showed me that there's so much that I don't know. So that's where we're at with reading today.
I've been thinking of how to deceive you, to make you leave me first. My experience tells me that it is only a matter of time.
My SD card reader finally came in the mail today from Amazon. So I've never used one of these because I'm used to editing on a Mac desktop that I had at my parents' house. So I'm gonna plug this in and edit the road trip vlog. Making dinner.
Sarah, I want to roast you.
Okay, I'll roast myself on this one. I told Megan a bunch of meals that I think would be fun to make, and so I was on Pinterest, you know, just bebopping around. To be fair, I did it late at night last night, and I found this recipe for like these vegetarian like veggie like pita pockets with hummus on them, but I didn't like quite get everything at the grocery store that we needed. One of them being a lemon, another one being all these spices that we just don't have. But like I thought that we had onion powder. I feel like that's a staple to have in your cabinet or your pantry. I did get a cucumber instead of a zucchini, but that's already been established. I just made an executive decision and cut the mushrooms out because I didn't want them. A bunch of spices never even heard of. Oh, we were supposed to marinate them overnight, the veggies. So how do we think this is gonna turn out?
I think it'll be okay. I do.
Yeah.
Am I slightly disappointed in you? Yes.
Oh no, I hate disappointing Megan. Wait, where's our cake?
Just kidding.
Is it in the fridge?
It's in the fridge, yeah.
We did go back to Kroger before making this because we were watching TikTok and we were like, we really want vanilla cake. So we got this whole cake for $5. Unsure how it will turn out. Update. It is like not even 3 minutes later. We're gonna save those veggie pitas for tomorrow. And we're gonna let those veggies marinate overnight because it was gonna take 45 minutes to cook in the oven and it's already like, what time is it? 8:45. So we are going plan B and we're gonna do a homemade pizza. We definitely have all the stuff for this. Megan hates me a little bit.
I'm still vindicated.
Okay, maybe if we're out and about, we'll pick up a lemon and squeeze it in there tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know, I've had better days.
That's okay.
Wow, we outdid ourselves with this one.
I'm really proud of it, especially considering the ordeal.
Cake, it's hitting right. Incredible. Watching the 3rd episode of To All the Boys I've Loved Before. Alright, it is a little after midnight. I just published the vlog. It took a little while to upload to YouTube and I make a thumbnail for it. I used to like making thumbnails, but I don't know. I feel like I'm very inconsistent with that and I sort of hate that. Like it's a different font every time. I need to just remember to take pictures as I'm filming because then that makes like the thumbnail making process a lot easier. Anyway, I got a lot of stuff done today. I didn't think that I was gonna edit a vlog and I did, and that took out several hours of my day, and I still got the reading done that I want to get done. I'm hoping to read some more tomorrow and clean my bathroom because I am really procrastinating. Hello, happy Monday. So yesterday was Sunday and I obviously did not vlog at all because I spent literally the whole day with friends. In the morning, 2 friends came over who just took their comprehensive exams like literally last week, so we just like had a huge debrief about that. I told them everything I was anxious about and they gave me like exactly what I needed because they simultaneously like calmed my anxieties and also like motivated me because I was feeling like the type of anxious where I just want to procrastinate. Like it's like, I don't want to call it paralyzing anxiety, but it was just like, just wasn't motivated. I was like, it'll be fine, but at the same time I was like, I feel like it won't. It was a lot of cognitive dissonance, and they were like, yeah, you gotta read stuff. You really gotta make sure you read as much of your list as you can, but you don't have to know every single thing front to back. That's like the gist of what I got from what they've said. And they gave like some really specific concrete advice about how to go about reading. They suggested that like I really make the most of every meeting with my chair and come in with concrete questions. So I rescheduled my meeting till tomorrow. So I'm gonna try and draft up some questions. I just finished one session in the writing center like 10 minutes ago. And I'm gonna spend the rest of today reading, I think, because it's been a little while since I really like sat down and read for a few hours at a time. But like I mentioned, I think I'm done with the rhetoric section, so I'm going to start on a new book about writing studies. So what I'm going to take a look at now is called Naming What We Know, Threshold Concepts of Writing Studies by Linda Adler-Kastner and Elizabeth Wardle. These are 2 female scholars who I've read before and I really like their work. Their writing is easy to understand. Also trying really hard not to spend too much time getting super concerned with stuff that like I know isn't going to be what my dissertation is about. Like obviously I need to know some stuff at like somewhat of a surface level. I need to know the history of rhetoric. I need to know like the rough evolution, even though like in no world do I see myself doing like classical rhetoric or ancient rhetoric. I need to know roughly what Cicero says and I need to know what Quintilian says. But I don't need to like sift through it and analyze and pull out specific concepts because that's not what I'm interested in writing about. And I think that's what I've been doing with the rhetoric portion of the list, and I think that's why I'm moving so slowly. Okay, much later now. I chilled out and watched Below Deck for quite a few episodes and snacked a bunch. and I just journaled for a little bit. I journal a lot, and if you guys want me to share journaling prompts, I'm happy to do that. But basically, this is something that I worked through in therapy, and I sort of just made a list of things that I felt were really contributing to like my overall mental health when I was in Florida, and what is going to be different in here now that I'm in Indiana, and what are some changes I can make here to try to, I don't know, keep up that same routine that I had there, because I felt like I was in a really good place just like mentally when I was there. Something else that I also journaled about was all the ways in which like me being back in Bloomington now is different than when I was here before, because right before COVID when I left was like a really rough time in my life, some really big lows. So it's important to me to remember that like when I'm back here now, it's different. I'm a different person. I've grown in a lot of ways. My actual situation and circumstances are a lot different, and I needed to be reminded of that. So it was really helpful just for me to make a list. A lot of my journaling is just lists. Think about writing for oneself a lot and identity a lot, as I've talked about. So if you want me to talk more about journaling, happy to do so. A very sweaty gal. I'll speak for myself on that. Walked for an hour, a little over 3 miles. Glad we did it.
Same. It was a good time.
Time to go back, eat dinner. What time is it? It's already 8. It stays light so late here. Finally making our veggie pitas. They're about to go in the oven. They smell so yummy. Okay, much later now. It's 11:15 p.m. I just sort of wrote a little bit and looked back over the many different tabs on my Notion to sort of try and prep a little bit for my meeting with my chair tomorrow. I always get like stressed out before we meet just because I want to like make it the most productive as possible, but like the meetings are always fine and I always feel good when I'm done with them. Just feeling a little stressed right now, feeling like I'm doing the whole process wrong, which I think is pretty typical. I think a lot of people feel that way. I think everyone feels like they're doing it all wrong. It's an exhausting time, but yes, this vlog has been plenty long, so sorry if it was a bit chaotic. I know there was a lot going on. I was getting over a cold pretty much the whole vlog, but if you made it to the end, let me know that you made it through the whole thing, and thank you so much for watching. Let me know if there's anything specific in Bloomington that you would like to see, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!